Is it possible for you to create a deeper love than the one you experienced when you even just met? My name's Kris Krohn, and here on Limitless TV, we're going to be talking about how we can take that spark that for too many of us, it's a little bit too small and fragile, and how we can breathe so much life into it that we can experience a level of relationship, love, and marriage unlike any before. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Okay, how do you get the spark back? How do you ignite it? How do you just step into a raging relationship of awesome love and connection and intimacy? Well, I'm going to share with you my favorite game that my wife and I have developed. We call it the Unconditional Love Game. And I think you're going to like it because 30 days of playing this game can produce the most outstanding results. But before I do, I want to share with you how we even came up with it. My wife and I used to live in a very conditional relationship where we expected certain things of each other, and if we didn't meet those expectations, then it was a reason for giving or sharing or experiencing less love. And right now, if you're watching this video, if you're searching for a video like this, I want to ask you, what are the expectations that you put on your spouse? What do you hold them to? Because the longer list you have, the more reasons you create for living in a really messy, unhappy marriage, unhappy relationship. You know, my wife and I got to the point where it was getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't know why, but it seems like relationships got to do this thing where you fall in love and everything's amazing, and then you get past the honeymoon phase, and then things can get worse and worse and worse before you realize, whoa, we got to work at this together and show up in a way for each other to bring it all in and to make that connection occur. And this is the challenge. This is the irony of the whole thing. You've got no control over your spouse. You can't make them happy. It's also not your job. You're a contributing factor, but the truth is there's two human beings that are deeply at choice with what they want to do with the relationship. And you've got no say, barely influence in getting your spouse to do anything. And if that's true, then what possible game could possibly be played to create a better marriage? Well, we call it the Unconditional Love Game because the underlying principle is that not both of you need to be playing it for it to produce amazing results. Only one of you needs to desire something better in the relationship. And that's you because you're watching this video. Unconditional love is different than other types of love out there. It's a love that says, I'm going to give you something and there's nothing that's coming back in return. In fact, if I keep on loving on you this way, I don't expect anything to come back. So I'm going to show you in a moment how to play this game, and I'm just going to invite you into a 30-day experience to love on your significant other in a bit of a different way than maybe you have been. So check it out. Here's the Unconditional Love Game. Remember, you and your special someone don't need to play it at the same time. It's cool if you do, but this is actually about you and not about them if you're looking to revive that spark. So every day, turn to the person you love and ask them this question. On a scale of 1 out of 10, where are we at today? They'll give you a number. Oh, I feel like I'm a 6 out of 10 about us. I'm a 10 out of 10. I'm a 9 out of 10. I'm a 3 out of 10. Wherever they're at, the second question is, what can I do today to help make that a 10 for you? You're inviting them with a request. What can I do? How can I love you today? And you get to create space for them to ask anything that they want. This is the unconditional part. The third step is to do it no matter what with no strings attached. So whatever they ask for, be their hero today. Do that thing for them. I don't care if you want it or not. It's not your request. It's whose? It's theirs. You signed up for this rodeo for the two of you to create this love. This is your part. You can't make them happy, but you can ask what would help contribute to their happiness. That's what we're doing here. And then step in and do it. So I'm going to invite you to be okay with whatever they ask. And then what's really important with this third step is don't ask for anything back. The fourth and final step comes at the end of the day to ask them how you did. You're not asking for a pat on the back. You're asking for feedback. Like, they've got a different love language. Did you actually love them the way that they wanted to, the way they would have liked to see it? Or Would they have liked to see the foot rub a little bit different, or would they have wanted to spend more time with you than you gave? Remember, two people, you guys are opposites. You're different. We feel love different, and we're not always sharing the exact same experience. So this game is about being unconditional. It's about you and how you love them. And here's what I found for those that play it for 30 days. Give it a chance. Play it for 30 days. And what you're going to do is you're going to change the dynamic and chemistry of your relationship, especially if you don't have an agenda of what you want in return. So you might be watching this video saying, Kris, I was kind of hoping to get some more love. You're asking me to give more love. And you know what? I want you to play with it. So these are the 4 steps. Every day, turn to the person you love and ask them this question. Scale out 1 out of 10. Where are you at today with us, our relationship? Oh, I'm an 8. Great. What can I do today? How can I show up today to help that be a 10? Oh, I'd love it today if you go to the store and take care of the grocery jar. If you could run this one errand, if you could pick up the kids, if you could give me some mommy time, if you could, whatever it is, you get to be a what? You get to say thank you. Okay. Step 3, do it. How? No matter what. You don't get to argue this thing. This is the person you chose, so love on them. And even if it's not your preference, remember, this is not about you. A conditional love is about you. An unconditional love is not. And then the 4th step, get some feedback at the end of the day. Hey, today you asked for this, and I did that. How was that for you? Is there anything that I can learn from that? Is there something I could do different next time? Wake up the next morning, rinse and repeat, do it for 30 days, and let's just find out how that spark is looking in your life. Can you imagine taking 3 days with that special loved one and experiencing some intense mentoring, a retreat for you and this special someone to come together and step into a far deeper bounds of love and possibility? Well, every quarter we put on a special love retreat. We call it One, because it's about unifying and becoming one. And down below, you've got a link, and go ahead and select to get some more information about our next relationship course coming up, where we can spend some time going into some amazingly deep and profound processes for stepping into far more meaningful intimacy that is available to you. Coming up tomorrow, guess what I'm going to be talking on? Our next video is going to be hitting time management. And I got to tell you, with dozens of businesses in my life, how do I have all this free time? Well, I've got some very specific rules of how I manage time. So catch us on tomorrow's video where we can share that with you.